Our tale begins here, in the quiet fishing village of Easthaven, one of the so-called 10 towns of Icewind Dale. The tiny community is hardly a town, but rather a collection of ramshackle huts crowded together upon the icy shores of Lech Dineshire. Here, within a dimly lit tavern, a group of travelers sit huddled around a table, swapping tales and making grand plans for the future, completely unaware of the part they are to play in the events that are about to unfold.
What's this? New face in town, eh? Well met, stranger. The name is Hrothgar, originally of Hillsfar. But now, after years of traveling up, down, and under Faerun, I am content to call this town my home. Who might you be?
Let's be cordial. Greetings, Hrothgar. My name is Aurora.
Well then, welcome to Easthaven. Whatever your business in these parts might be, I would offer you this small piece of advice. While you're in my town, you do well to be on your best behavior.
I like how, people just have their weapons out, in their hands.
These folk are under my protection, and anyone who would seek to do harm to them in any way shall answer to me. That said, I'll let you get back to your cups. I'm sure you've had a long journey, and you'll find there's no better way to shake off the cold of the road than by downing a few mugs of Grisella's best. And if you're in need of lodging, I would recommend talking to Quimby over at the Snowdrift Inn, over on the east side of town. Equipment and supplies can be purchased next door, at Pomab's Emporium. Pomab's prices are a bit high, even for a Kalashite. But you'd be better off well-equipped and short of coin than the other way around. Ill-prepared travelers don't last long in these parts. Once you've had a chance to rest up and get your bearings, come by and see me at my house. It's just a couple doors west of here. There's some business I would discuss with you. Farewell.
Farewell. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, this makes me very much think of Baldur's Gate. So I should bother some people 100%. See if anyone will give me anything.
Yes, it shall be done.
Don't think you're supposed to go back there, my dude. Alright, yeah, let's just bother some random patrons. Damn, first one elf, then another. Thought your kind didn't venture too far north. We do now. I had some questions about Easthaven, and perhaps you could answer. We do, well, let's see. Easthaven, lived here for quite a span, I have. Things have been getting worse of late, though. You mean the weather? We'll actually respond. Do you mean the weather? Aye, the weather's been going from bad to worse. Never seen it get so cold this early in the year. And there's no sign of it letting up. With all the snow, the passes to the south are going to get snowed in early. Very well, I wanted to ask you some other things about Easthaven. Easthaven? Okay, da-da-da-da. Worse of late, though. Tell me a little bit about the town. Well, since you're new in town, you'll probably want to get a room at the Snowdrift Inn. It's on the eastern side of town. The innkeeper, Quimby, he's a right enough sort. He should have plenty of rooms available. But he just got an elf guest from the south, so at least one room is taken. Any more about the town? Aside from Quimby's Inn, there's Pomab's Emporium in the northeast part of town. He can be a right ass, Pomab. Listen, it was said earlier, completely forgot how you said it. So I hope you don't need to buy anything from that copper-clenching jackal. Wish that damned Kalishit had stayed down south with the rest of his kind. Any more about the town? Well, there's the Temple of Tempest, that huge blue glass structure to the northwest, run by Everard. Hear tell, Everard's the one who saw that messenger from Kuldahar, if you can believe it. Fellow died right on his doorstep. Messenger? Aye, some fellow from Kuldahar just collapsed on the threshold of the temple, all bloody. Surprised he made it as far as he did. No one knows what he wanted except maybe Hrothgar and Everard. Any other places? You might pay a visit to the Scrimshander Apsel, down to the southwest. He's got some nice pieces of art, if you like that sort of thing. What's a Scrimshander? A fishbone carver. Apsel carves the bones of knucklehead trout into little sculptures and such. Fetch a nice price down south, they do. I must ask you some other things. Can I say worse? How? sighting of some goblins and such in the pass. If you can believe that, they usually hole up in the spine of the world and kill each other. Some fool claimed he even saw some orcs outside of town, but I'll wait until he sobers up before giving that tale any weight. See, is there anything else? Some talk of goblins and orcs. Is that just the same thing? Not only that, but there's been sightings of a wolf on the outskirts of town too. We've been keeping an eye out for it, but it seems to be coming around just for a whiff of the fishbone carvings in Apsel's workshop. Damn thing must be starving to risk showing himself around humans, though. Other things... goblins, orcs, and even a wolf, is that what you mean? Oh gosh, there's so more. Well, there's that and more. One of the boys was out playing, and he swore that he saw a footprint in the snow as large as a man. Assuming he's not telling tales, that would mean giants. But there hasn't been a giant seen in the past since... well, damn near since as long as I can remember. Other things... what else? I'm worried the goblin and orc sightings are tied to the problems we've been having with the caravans of late. Some of them have gone missing, but mostly only the ones coming from the south. At first we thought the snows must be burying them, but with goblinoids about, it's more likely they're the ones that buried the caravans. Not all of them. Jonan, one of the steadiest fellows I know, has been going round with some tune he keeps humming and looking as like he hasn't been getting much sleep. The troubles must be hitting him harder than we thought. Humming a tune? Aye, just keeps humming the damn thing over and over. Boy's gonna get an oar in his chops if he keeps it up. Any other monster sightings? Well, I don't know how much weight this carries, but one of the girls said she saw some blue-skinned figure down by the shore. She said whoever it was singing some song, probably just her imaginings. Okay, a song. Rumors along these lines, anything about the townsfolk. Most of the folks around here are decent folks, but I'd stay away from old Jed. He lives in that little shack near the shore of the lake. Grisella at the Winter's Cradle cut him off, so that drunk fool will try to get you to spot him at Tankard. Watch your purse, alright? Okay, then back to give me the weather. Hrothgar's house was like 2 doors down, right? Or is that the other guy? Hrothgar's house is in the center northern part of town. It's the one with the gaps in the overhang. Hrothgar swears he's going to fix it, but I'll believe that when I see it. He's always running around trying to take care of everyone else. Why are you going to see him anyway? Planning to join his expedition? Expedition? Yeah, word is Hrothgar's been so rattled by that messenger from Kuldahar collapsing dead at the front door of the Temple of Tempest that he wants to put together a band to go see what's going on down south. What did this messenger say? No one heard except for 2 guys, right? Damned if I know, only Everard over the temple and Hrothgar would know, for sure, I suppose. Still, if it's enough to get the 2 of them riled up, can't be good. Maybe I'll ask them about it. Let's do some other things. Okay, I think that's it. I must take my leave. Farewell. Cool. Thanks, dude. You just told me, like, all the things. What do you got? Well, now, an elf this far north. They seem to be coming to East Haven Forest. Oh, yeah. Tell me more about the other one in town. There's some elf with an enchanted blade up at the Snowdrift Inn. Didn't catch his name. Air Vane or something. Queer-looking fellow. Maybe I'll go see if I can find him. I had some questions about East Haven for the worst of late. Oh, is it the same thing? I mean, the weather. Snow. Yeah, okay, cool. So, it's just the same thing. Hildreth Highhammer. Well met! Why, you seem to me like a fresh new vein of ore, all untried and untested. I be Hildreth. Should you wish to know? A vein of ore? What do you mean? Saying that we're new in town. Hildreth isn't that sort of feminine name for a burly dwarf warrior. Nice meeting you, Hildreth. If you don't mind, we're rather busy. Those are all rude, so I guess we'll go with that one. That makes us sound stupid. What I'm saying is, you look a little new at this adventuring thing. No offense intended. We all have to start somewheres. If you be looking for tips, I even have some news that might prove interesting to ye. Oh, I see. What news do you have? I'm not all eyes and ears here. Mostly I've been keeping to my cups to keep the chill away. But I've heard that a local sword named Hrothgar is putting together some sort of expedition. Sounds like it might be fun. I'll be going along myself. Oh, what you know about the expedition? The folks around here say that Hrothgar be a valiant man, but not the type to go dashing off to his death. They say he be an excellent leader. We're headed up to the mountains to investigate some sort of disturbance up there. You'd best be talking to Hrothgar himself to hear the full story. Well, it's a good idea. I must go find him now. Well, if you're going, must be a good trip. You seem like a seasoned adventurer. That's polite. Maybe... Nope. You like me more? Nope. My leg's asleep. Alright. Damn me, an elf. Thought these climbs would be too cold for your kind, yet here you are. 2 in as many days. Our kind. You know what? We are gonna be rude to you. Whoa now, didn't mean any offense, just speaking my mind is all. Sorry if it came out wrong. Apology accepted. In the future, keep the few thoughts you possess to yourself. Sure, apology accepted. Getting worse. It's all the same. Okay, cool. What about you? Elf. Let's take my... Okay, fine. What about you? Okay, I've talked to... Oh, you don't need to... Do you? Do you? Hello there, dearie. Welcome to the Winter's Cradle Cavern. My name is Grisella. I own and operate this fine establishment. What can I get for you? I have some questions for you. Sorry, dearie. I haven't the time to chit-chat with you. I've a tavern to run, you know. If you're looking to catch up on local gossip, I suggest you buy a round or mingle with some other patrons. Alright, how about a drink? A drink? Of course, dearie. After all, this is a tavern. Plenty to drink here, heh. Heh, yes indeed. Yes, well, you see I'm in a bit of a bind right now. I've just run out of everything. I've nothing to offer you in the way of drink at this moment. You've run out of everything? Well, the tavern hasn't run completely dry. I do have some stock down in the cellar, but it's overrun with rats and you need me to go kill them. Ah, that's rude, come on. But what? This is rather embarrassing, but I'm having somewhat of a pest problem down the dirty old cellar, and I'm afraid to go down there. I do so hate bugs. Okay, so it's bugs, not rats. It might still be rats. I think it's still rats. It's always rats. Just the thought of those nasty creepies and crawlies sends shivers down my spine. I see. Is there anything I can do to help? Ugh. Anything I can do to help? That's awfully sweet of you, dearie, but I don't expect you to go to any trouble in my account. I'm sure I'll think of something. Have no fear. I could see for a price. You know, I feel like asking for a price gets you the bare minimum. We're just doing it out of the nicety can maybe get you more. So, sure. Wonderful. The stairs to the cellar are in the back room. Now you be careful down there, dearie, and don't let any of those little buggers creep back up here, alright. And dialogue. That's the main screen. This is the map of the area. And the world. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be marching south since there's issues, or whatever. Prologue. Day 0, hour 7. 1st of Myrtle, 1281. Inventory of everyone. Oh, wait, do we have any extra items? No? Okay. Oh, is this all everyone's information? Spells.
I await your instructions. Certainly.
Here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go down. Just one person. Oh. Okay. Is this real time or is it turn-based? That's... You know? God, these are big-ass bugs. Okay, so I can't search those. I can search those. Search some of these. There's a chest. Okay. So probably want to kill the bugs before I search things, right?
Into the fray! Tear you asunder!
Ah.
Yes?
I can use your weapon, dude.
I am ready for it.
pause? Ah, that's the pause. Okay. Cool. Just search everything. Nothing? Nothing? Absolutely nothing?
Certainly.
Oh, okay, I do need to send everyone out.
Speak your mind. Very well.
Cool.
Forward.
Everyone, talk to her. Any luck getting rid of those bugs, dearie? My customers are getting pretty thirsty. It is done. They won't be troubling you anymore. Thank you, dearie. You're a lifesaver. Just do me one more favor. Keep this little bug problem between you and me. I don't want folks thinking Gazella's place isn't clean. Run along now. Experience and 5 gold. Now, how about a drink? Alright. Oh, okay. I don't know. There's a lot of rumors I've already heard. I probably don't need to pay for more. Not worth it. Not worth it. We're gonna hate because trying to